Hey everybody, it's Chainsaw Reacts back once again with another quick video for you guys. So this news dropped a little bit ago and I definitely want to talk about it. So it seems the future of Star Wars is going a different direction. It seems, for the most part, because it has been revealed that apparently Jon Favreau, Dave Filoni, and Michelle Rejwan, I think that's how you pronounce her name, sorry about that, I'm bad with names, is going to be having a more significant role in the future of Star Wars in terms of movies and the series on Disney Plus and all that. So this is pretty interesting. The biggest thing I took away from this is that it seems Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni, who both came together and worked on The Mandalorian, is looking to have some sort of future in Star Wars regarding stories and all that kind of stuff, and basically where it goes in terms of the future. Because as of right now, even though the Game of Thrones guys, Benioff and Weiss, are off, Rian Johnson's trilogy's up in the air, who knows what's going on there, they still have a slated Star Wars untitled film for 2022 in December. And they're claiming Kathleen Kennedy, who's the current president right now of Lucasfilm, has a film in place for that. What is it? We have no idea. But I feel like, in my personal opinion, it's going to go to Jon Favreau. Now, the reason why I'm saying it's Jon Favreau is because Jon Favreau was working on The Mandalorian while also finishing up on Lion King. Now, on Lion King, he didn't actually have to go out and actually film things. It was all done on a computer in a sense. But I can see him easily, with Mandalorian Season 2 filming right now, I can easily see them announcing him for the 2022 Star Wars film, whatever that is, and essentially balance it out with going on set in Mandalorian, and then when he's off shooting on this supposed film that I think he may end up getting, I'm not really sure, Dave Filoni can continue and handle things there, and so he doesn't have to be on set all the time. Now, obviously, this is just a theory of mine, but I just think since there has been so much positive feedback with Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau for The Mandalorian, I can see Jon Favreau getting that film, and some point down the road, Dave Filoni gets a film as well, but I think that's further off than Jon Favreau getting a crack at it, essentially, and directing a Star Wars film. What I see Dave Filoni doing is that eventually when The Mandalorian, because I don't feel like The Mandalorian is going to go on forever. I feel like it may get Season 3 or Season 4, and that's really it. I see Dave Filoni taking that next step and making a live-action Disney Plus show on his own, like he did with Star Wars The Clone Wars. Now, obviously, he was working with George Lucas on that, but then he went and did Star Wars Rebels. So I can see him in live-action for Disney Plus, launching a new show, introducing new characters, and bringing back some favorites that are still around off the shows that he created. Now, the thing I can see with Dave Filoni is bringing Ahsoka to live action. I see it happening, whether it's in a Disney Plus show, a live action, or a movie down the road whenever he gets it. I just feel like that's the character he always goes back to. He introduced her, of course, in the Clone Wars. I think it was that they took a couple episodes of like the first couple episodes of Clone Wars, made it into a film, and then, of course, the Clone Wars series, brought her back in Rebels. I can just see him bring her back into the mix in some sort of capacity. I don't think it's going to be within The Mandalorian. I think it's going to be something else entirely he builds for Disney Plus, or a live-action film based on her. But I think this is pretty exciting. Now, I'm not going to go into my thoughts ultimately about Kathleen Kennedy's involvement with Lucasfilm and everything in this new trilogy and all this kind of stuff, because for me, at the end of the day, it's this. Kathleen Kennedy has been successful in terms of profit. Not Solo, but in terms of profit, yes. Storytelling, how it's executed, that's a different story entirely. She has dropped the ball a number of times on getting directors and making them actually stick and actually stay with the projects. So maybe it is time for Kathleen Kennedy to step down. But I feel like there needs to be somebody at the top at her level in terms of president of Lucasfilm that can give people right below them the opportunities to kind of control everything. But I feel like with Kathleen Kennedy, she has not really been doing that, except for The Mandalorian. She got Favreau and Filoni to work together on that, so that's a positive, a big positive for her on that. But I feel like there needs to be somebody at the top, but hearing that Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni have supposed bigger roles, it really looks good for the future of Star Wars, in my personal opinion. So what do you guys think of this? Do you like the fact that Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni are getting bigger roles in Star Wars and having more of a say in what's happening in the future of Star Wars in terms of Disney Plus and the films? I personally think that even though the films are going to be hopefully good in the future Star Wars past Rise of Skywalker, I feel like the future Star Wars for right now is series on Disney Plus, because people are raving and freaking out and loving The Mandalorian right now. So I feel like the future of Star Wars, in a sense, depending on storytelling and how they're executed, is Disney Plus. Longer storytelling, I think it's just overall going to be more beneficial for Star Wars, but we'll have to wait and see. But what do you guys think of this news? Let me know in the comment section below what you think about the future Star Wars. Do you like this announcement, this news that came out? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, guys. I will talk to you guys soon. Peace out.